Good day guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Doodles and we've just got to the end of Inktober. So we're at the end of our Inktober challenge now and we're doing the turles, which with a prompt word for it was ripe, which I struggled to come up with something because I didn't want to just draw a bowl of fruit, so we're doing turles from Dragon Ball Z. And my thoughts on Inktober, which is what I like to address really. So we're at the end of Inktober, 31 days of drawing, very difficult. I've enjoyed it for the most part. Sorry for the autofocus on my camera there, it's I forgot to turn it off. And what are my thoughts on Inktober? So I thought the challenge was very challenging. Enjoyed it. I enjoyed using mixed mediums. I'm probably going to continue to use mixed mediums. And yeah, I didn't know there was a prompt list until like day 3. So I was doing the prompts after day 3, and some of them I was really excited about. I was like, oh no, I'm going to do straight away. I'm going to do this and I'll mix this. Like dark, I got excited about the dark prompt because I knew straight away. I was going to mix Hero Academia with Batman or some other DC kind of thing, which I enjoyed mismatching characters that way that would suit each other. And some I was not impressed with, like with the build. Oh my days! Don't even look at the Lego man. Just skip that video entirely. It's not even worth watching unless you're up for a good laugh, which you know. So my thoughts in general on the prompts. They're enjoyable, they were challenging, and I heard that this year's prompts were the toughest prompts that they've had so far. And what I found helpful about them is you didn't have that, oh, what should I draw kind of thing, because sometimes you'd get the piece of paper, you'd sit down to draw, and then you're like, what should I draw? With the prompts, that took that thought process out of the way, and then you could then think about how to draw it rather than what to draw. You could think about how to draw. Some of the prompts I were like, well, what should I draw? Because like this prompt, ripe, for day 31, I was laying in bed last night thinking, what can I do for ripe? I don't want to sit and draw a bowl of fruit. That just doesn't sound like fun to me. And then I thought, oh, I'll do Goku eating King Yama fruit, or I'll draw some fruit from Dragon Ball, maybe the one with Gohan when he's having that weird dream in the cave and he's sat on all that fruit. And then I knew I was doing something Dragon Ball themed, and then I was like, turles. We'll draw turles. And it turned out really well. I was really happy with it. Am I going to draw every day? Yes. I'm going to continue to draw every day. Am I going to continue to record the drawings every day? No, it's far too work heavy. It interfered with life too much, so I'm going to have to dedicate a separate day for recording the drawings. I enjoyed learning how to edit and speed paint them and everything like that. That was fun, learning how to do all that, because I didn't know how to do all that. Setting up a rig to record it in general, which was really fun. And do I feel like Inktober's helped me improve? Yeah, I do. I think it's really good for improving skills. I don't think it's very good if you're new to drawing. I'm new to drawing-ish, you know, I've always had a doodle here and there, never really been serious about it, just thought, you know, it's very cool, I want to improve, but I always had that, I'll improve, but I'll do it later. And started the YouTube channel, and it's nice to be able to record my YouTube and go through it, so I don't have to have loads of paper everywhere, so I don't have to sit through all the files and folders, and it's dated for me, and I can go, oh right, I can see the improvement. And even going back through the 31 days of drawing, I can see improvements. Definitely with my colouring, I can see improvements there. My colouring's improved, my colour matching's improved, and it helps me focus on stuff that I'm weak with, like profile, drawing a face in profile, even anime face in profile, which is what I'm doing now. And hands, drawing hands, incredibly difficult. Even when you're a pro artist, hands are difficult. and it's helped me improve them areas. And some of the drawings have turned out really well, and some of them turned out not so good. And the reason I don't think it'd be good for someone who's new at drawing is because I think the frustration will get to them unless they're keeping it simple. And weirdly enough, that's something I struggled with Inktober. I kept saying to myself, I'm gonna do it simple. I'm gonna do a simple one, nice and simple one. But because I was recording it, I wanted to, go that extra mile a little bit more. I wanted to put a little bit more in the drawing, and it was frustrating. I did a sand on a canvas, and during the drying time, because I used paint and alcohol inks, during the drying time I spilled brown sauce on it, because I put it on the side to dry, and I was making tea, my dinner, and I spilled like a ton of brown sauce on it, and I got really frustrated, and I almost didn't do the rest of the challenge, and that was like day 2, day 3. The Ghost Rider spilled my cup of tea. Spilled my cup of tea on it. Luckily at the end of the video I did that, and I was like, woo! I was still very annoyed though, like really angry at that. The Lego day, I can't remember what day it was, but it was build day 6 maybe or something. But day 6 would like build, or on the prompt word build, I tried to draw a Lego man, and I tried to draw the Lego man from the Lego movie, and just disappointed. It's not, but it's a nightmare. It's a blip. When it was the blip, I'm gonna ask Thanos if he can click it away for me. But yeah, other than that, I enjoyed mixing mediums. I loved, using my alcohol markers with my Prismacolors. I loved mixing the mediums together. I loved being able to use my lining pens. It's taught me a little bit about my equipment as well that I'm using. Learned different colouring styles and different pressures, and different ways of filling in. And another thing I learned about my mediums, my alcohol markers work really well with Prismas, because the alcohol in it will melt the wax, almost blend with the wax, so they would blend really good, and it would make the colours pop. I mean, you'll see it here now. I'm just putting the beige down, which is the Prisma beige, and the wax pencils, the polychromos, are they called, or something? I can't remember what they're called. I'll do a equipment review at some point, and I got the 72 set of them, and I'm putting down the skin tones here, and turles is very grey, and I didn't want to do him grey. I wanted to have some flesh colour into him, so I put that down, and then I could get even longer out of my alcohol marker, because my salmon pink, which is what I use for the flesh tone, was running out long ago. I think it was running out on the Luffy drawing I did, which was Treasure. The theme of that one was Treasure, so I did Luffy the Pirate, and it was one of those really awkward moments where I'm like, I'm gonna run out, but then I realised it was blending with the flesh tone, and I kept pushing it, and it literally died on me today. So, which leads me to my next point of Inktober. Very expensive if you're using Prismacolors or Copic markers. I wouldn't recommend using your absolute high-end mediums for Inktober. Just keep it simple. Use Crayola or something, just to get that practice in. The practice side of things, very good. But like, going back to my previous point, if you're new at this, if you're new at drawing, I think Inktober is going to kill your ambitions a little bit, because you'll draw a drawing and it might not be very good, and you'll get that frustration, and and then you think, I've got to do it again tomorrow, and then if your next one's not so good, or something happens to the drawing, it's going to really set you back. If you're a little bit better at drawing, and you're at a stage where you want to improve, then it's amazing. It really is amazing. It takes the thought process out of what you want to draw, and I got to play about with a lot of lot of tools and a lot of fun I had with it, especially with them watercolor pens. They was amazing, and I still don't know how to use them, but I'm going to definitely use them a lot more. I wish I used more different papers. I used water papers, watercolor paper. That was with the watercolor prompts when I was doing Vault Boy. Using printer paper for the rest of the challenge because I ran out of sketchbook, and then I was using proper sketchbook paper, and yeah, it's been fun. I've enjoyed the experience. Glad it's over a little bit. By about day 20, I was like, I can't wait for it to be over because the recording of it was just so much. I had problems recording, I had problems editing, I had problems uploading, I had problems with the papers, pens. It's an insurmountable amount of setbacks, and yeah, it was stressful. So yeah, I'm going to continue drawing every day, but definitely not YouTubing every day. I'm going to go back to once a week now the challenge is over. I think my girlfriend is happy that it's over because another part of it I didn't expect, which is I don't know why, but it was so time consuming. Drawing for 2 hours a day, and then doing the editing for an hour, and then uploading for half an hour to an hour. It took up a better part of my day, and it ate into my evenings quite a while. Especially with friends, because we have the anime club going on, and we watch anime together and stuff, and it ate into a lot of my evenings, where I literally had to be rude. I'd watch some of the anime and then I'd go and get my drawing done. So it'd be nice to be able to relax without it on my head. And the opposite is also true as well. Going back to recording once a week, it would be nice to have more time to work on a drawing as well, rather than having to get it out that day. So I'm thinking that once I get the improvement now, which I do feel like it's helped me improve quite a bit, especially with colours and forms and profiles, and foreshortening I've had a go at. Need a lot more practice at that. So I'm gonna look into doing all these areas and come up with drawings. But I've been grateful of the experience, and I'm glad that you guys have watched it with me. And my question is to you now: have you seen improvement in my drawings? Which are your favourite drawings? List them in the comments below, and share your social media with me. I want to see what you guys have done in your work, and it'd be fun. It'd be really fun to do that. I know a few of my friends have been following me. I know one of my friends who's been following me like crazy. She's amazing at that, and I'm really grateful for the support and your time. Really appreciate that. What else can I say on it, really? I think I've covered everything, so I'm probably going to just mute the microphone here and let you enjoy the rest of the video. And my black finally died today as well. My black alcohol marker died today, so yeah, I'm gonna have to raid the bank account, the piggy bank. Gotta get the piggy bank and get some more equipment. But Christmas is coming up, hint hint, girlfriend. So yeah, but big thank you if you've been following me, guys, and it's been very, very much appreciated. And thank you for your comments and your support and your time watching, and I will catch you in the next YouTube video. Gonna take a little bit of a rest first, gonna have some me time. But thank you very much for watching me, guys, and I will catch you in the next YouTube video real soon. Thanks.